Today let's take up the topic of hidden goodwill under treatment of goodwill. So let's find out how to find out the goodwill when it is hidden, right? So hidden goodwill means the value of the goodwill will not be given in the question, and you have to find out the value of the goodwill. You have to find out the value of the goodwill from whatever figures that have been given to you, right? So let me first explain how to do this, right? And then we will take up a small example, right? Okay, first of all, suppose I say C is a new partner, right? Okay, and his share is given to you as 1/4, and it's also given he brings rupees 80,000 as capital. Suppose this is what is given to you, right? Now the first thing that you have to do is you have to find out the total capital of the firm, and that will be found out by putting the capital of the new partner into the reciprocal of his share. So this comes to 3,20,000. Now the next step is you have to add together the capitals of A and B. Suppose A and B are the old partners and C is the new partner, right? So add together the capitals of A, B and C. Supposing I say suppose the total of the capitals of A, B and C comes to rupees 2,80,000. Okay, so now what is the difference? The difference that is between the total capital of the firm, right, and the capitals of the partners, right, that comes to 3,20,000 minus 2,80,000, which comes to 40,000. Okay, so this 40,000 is the goodwill of the firm. 40,000 is the goodwill of the firm, and the partner's goodwill, that is C's goodwill, will be his share. So that will be 40,000 into his share is 1/4. So that will be equal to 10,000, like this. Okay, so you understood the steps here. So see, I'll just highlight the importance ones here. First of all, this total capital of the firm, right? And then you have to add up here the total of the capitals of A, B and C, that you have to find out, and then finally you do the difference, right? And whatever difference comes, that will be the total goodwill of the firm, and then you have to find out the share of the new partner. Okay, now I'm going to take up one example. G and M are partners in a firm sharing profits as 5:3. Okay, then their capitals as on 1st January 2011 is rupees 80,000 and rupees 1 lakh respectively. Okay, okay, now they admit R as a new partner for 1/4 share, and he brings rupees 1 lakh as his capital. You have to calculate the goodwill and pass the journal entries, right? Okay, now let's see how to do this. First of all, the hidden goodwill part, right? So R's the new partner, that is R's share, is given as 1/4. His capital is given as 1 lakh, right? So now you find out the total capital of the firm. That will be equal to 1 lakh into 4 divided by 1, that is equal to 4 lakhs. Okay, okay, now after that you add up the capitals of all the partners, right? So now G's capital is given as 80,000, right? Then you have M's capital, which is given as 1 lakh, and R, the new partner, R's capital, which is given as 1 lakh, right? So when you add this, you get how much? 2,80,000, right? This is the total, right? Total of the capitals, whereas the total capital of the firm is coming as what? 4 lakhs, right? So the value of goodwill will be equal to total capital of the firm minus the total capital of all the partners, right? So this is 4 lakh minus 2,80,000, which is equal to 1,20,000. This is the total goodwill of the firm, right? It's equal to 1,20,000. Now you find out R's share of goodwill. So that is 1,20,000 into his share, that is 1/4, which is equal to 30,000, right? Done? Okay, now after this you have to pass the journal entry, so I need to find out the sacrificing ratio in this, right? Sacrificing ratio. Okay, R's share is equal to 1/4, right? So the remaining share will be 1 minus 1/4 is equal to 3/4. Fine. And G's share will now be equal to 3/4 into 5/8. Okay, that comes to 3 5s are 15 divided by 32, right? Then you have M's share. M's share is coming as 3 divided by 4 into 3 divided by 8, that is 9/32, right? This is their new shares, right? Okay, so now you find out the sacrificing ratio, that is old minus new, right? So that will be 5/8 minus 15/32, right, which comes to 32 will be the denominator, right? And then you have 4 5s are 20 here. 20 minus 15, that will be equal to 5/32, right? Is equal to 5/32. Same way you find out for this is for the partner G, and for M you will find out M, it will be 3/8 minus 15 divided by 32, so this comes to 32 here, the denominator. So 4 3s are I put it wrongly here, 1 minute. This is not 15 for M, this is 9. So here it is 9/32, right? So this will be 12 minus 9/32, which is equal to 3/32. Fine. So 3/32. So now you get the sacrificing ratio as the sacrificing ratio is 5:3. So the goodwill of this R, that is we got it as 30,000, will be distributed in the ratio of 5:3. So 30,000 into 5/8, right? So that comes to 18,750, and 30,000 into 3 upon 8 for the other partner, that will be 11,250, right? So now you just have to pass the journal entries. I'll just write down the journal entries here. First of all, he is bringing capital, so bank account debit to our capital account. Fine. This is for the capital brought in by the new partner, and the amount is 1 lakh, right? So that will come here. Here. Okay, now the next entry is the goodwill is distributed. Here you won't write it as goodwill, because that goodwill amount we just calculated, but this is from his capital account only, right? So Raman's capital account debit, right? This will be 30,000. So out of this capital, whatever he has brought, 30,000 is treated as his goodwill, and that is transferred to Gagan's capital account and to M's capital account, right? Okay. This is R's capital account, and this is G's capital account. Okay. So R's capital account will be debited, and G's capital account and M's capital account will be credited. The amount, as we already saw, this is 18,750, and then you have 11,250. So this is done in their sacrificing ratios, as we do in the normal cases, right? Okay. So this is how you do the questions on hidden goodwill. So with that, I come to the end of this topic on hidden goodwill. Bye.